Yeah, we've got a great field here tonight, and it's going to be interesting to see. Damon Thompson's in a brand new car. Have a look at this car down on the front straight here. Doesn't that look absolutely spectacular? They've done a great job at the finish of that.
It does. I love that colour scheme.
And yeah, he's actually first appearance on the track with it. He's been running rear of field all night and looking to a great job. Car number 72, he was a late nomination. He's not in there. Car number 72 is Chris Ripstra. Chris Ripstra's car number 72. Triple hoses. Car number 44 out there is young Tim Pratt. His first race meeting in Speedway. Learning Speedway from a street stock point of view. Now we've got a car down there in front of Rogers Lodge with the headlights on. Please, mate, do the right thing and turn them off immediately. Headlights off on the car at Rogers Lodge immediately. Thank you. Silly move. Ask people if they want to leave early, make sure you turn your lights off and don't have headlights, taillights or whatever flashing to the track during a race. It has been known to cause a very serious accident on the track, so please don't do it. Off and racing down the front straight away, and Ethan Genev has Hunter in I'm just trying to think of his name now, I've just lost it. Scott Hunter in second place. Back in third place there, it's car number 5, Barry Roberts. Jared, you would have seen Barry Roberts in Speedway before.
Yeah, he's done plenty of Speedway as Barry Roberts, and he's looking fantastic out there. It's great to see the canvas and camping street stocks out there. Ethan Genev sitting out in front. It's a position that he likes quite regularly. Then it's back to car 71 of Scott Hunter and that brand new paint job there of Damon Thompson that Tony was talking about, looking absolutely fantastic, that car. Genev making a gap. Car 72 there of Chris Ripstra, not in your program. A late entry in fourth place at the moment, and you throw a blanket over the last slot. They've all just crunched up coming out of turn number 2. No bumper action, but they managed to get out safely. Let's let the leaders kick away a little bit, and Genev is doing a fantastic job out in front.
Now Damon Thompson's starting to put a bit of speed into his car, Jared. He's right on the tail there of Scott Hunter.
He certainly is, and he's going to try, I dare say, within the next lap and a half to try and get on the outside there of Hunter. Can he do it? He's trying a few different lines there to see what he can do. Then it's back to Ripster. He's putting a bit of a gap in between.
Yeah, so the race leader at the moment is none other than Ethan Genev, and we're just organising here a headset for Jared, and if I can just find the hole to plug it into, he'll be able to hear what's going on. So there we go. I think you might have that now.
Now I can hear it actually going on, so I'm not talking over the top of you.
Barry Roberts doing a pretty good job here at the moment. We've got Blake Watson up from Albany tonight driving one of the Genev cars, a spare car that they've got, and he's getting a little bit better with it, but he's still off the pace a bit. The race leader, Ethan Genev, has absolutely bolted. He's way ahead of everyone else, and in fact he's got the back markers in his sights, and the yellows have come on. Barry Roberts has gone around down here on turn number 4.
I feel like that's the commentator's curse there, is it? So you just said how well he was going tonight.
Yep, that's right.
And he's done a bit of a spin. Safe as houses though, he'll get that car moving again. Everyone managed to avoid any dramas. So this will obviously bunch them back up. Genev was just starting to get a little bit of a, probably full length of the straight, you would suggest.
He was looking at the back end of the back markers, and now he's been brought right back to the field. Scott Hunter's the only one that's likely to challenge you, although Damon Thompson has been moving very well. Damon Thompson's up in second place, and it's going to be interesting to see if he challenges Ethan Genev for the lead. Damon Thompson's been running rear of field all night. You like the new slogan over there? Slogan? Years?
I noticed that in the video.
Ran out of white paint.
That's
I think that'll disappear next week.
Alrighty, orange lights flash, will go green past the nice freshly white painted cone as well. Can't miss that one out on the track. Ethan Genev hits the hammer down. Starts to already gain a little bit of a gap over Damon Thompson and Scott Hunter. They spread themselves out the top three, similar to what was happening in the previous incarnation of this race before the restart. Then it's back to Ripster in fourth place. Ethan Genev, that got that car absolutely firing in the front straight and down into turn number one. Damon Thompson in second place, but right on his behind is Scott Hunter at the moment. So battle for second and third. While this is all happening, Ethan Genev is just like, well, use fight. Oh, Genev goes skew-if in front of the Palmer sign, goes on the infield, comes back on, and is in third place. Well, that changed complexion pretty quickly. Damon Thompson.
And there goes the dust against turn 4 again. Those poor people down there tonight have copped hell out of that dusty corner.
That's what Speedway's all about.
Have a look at you can see the car tyre marks across the infield. It's been a bit of a curse tonight.
Certainly has by the looks, and there's quite a few tyres there. But Genev's got all the work to do. No, we know he's fast, but he's got to tackle a couple of cars. So Damon Thompson has been gifted the lead, and he's looking good out in front, and he's using every little bit of this lead to try and move away from Hunter. Genev sniffs up on Hunter in second place. Trying everything is Genev, just can't seem to find a line that's going to get him back into that position. Damon Thompson comes in past the Cardinals sign, looking pretty good. Back to Scott Hunter. Then it's back to Genev. And then Ripster in fourth, and then it's a long way back to the car 24 there, who I don't have in my program. That was, that might be, Tony might be able to fill me in on that, who that is. But number 10, Damon Thompson doing an absolutely fantastic job out in front. It is a three-car first, second and third with only about a car or so between each of them. Underneath goes Hunter. He's trying to just find a little bit. Genev's also doing the same thing, trying to throw that car in. There's pretty much nothing between them as they hit turn 4, and then Thompson flies out of there. Keep an eye on this battle for second and third, because that's going to be an interesting one in this feature for the street stocks.
Well, Scotty Hunter had got close to Damon Thompson there for a little while, and now Damon Thompson's just found a little bit extra speed, and he's getting away from the next two.
Barry Roberts around again. Turn number 2.
Barry Roberts up against the fence down there on turn number 1.
He's got it going again.
Flat tyre, flat right rear. Yeah, flat right rear, that one, Jared.
That's not going to treat you too well on a night like this, so he'll go infield.
I think it's more than flat on the bottom as well. I think it's flat all the way around.
So the white, the freshly painted, that's where all the paint went, into the white.
Can't be too many laps left. There was a 15-lap feature, and there's not too many left. What a ripper it is. Damon Thompson could be in line to take out a feature race on his first night with a brand new car.
Be a nice way to finish the night, and he's got clear air in front of him now, which makes it even better. Just trying to see if I can read minds between the stewards on how many laps to go, but I'm not very good at reading minds.
Ian often puts fingers up in the air.
That's what I'm looking for.
He won't put one up.
We'll use the white flag for that.
And he uses the back he puts them up with the front of the hand as well.
Alrighty.
Can't be too many left. I'd say 2 or 3 or 4. More than 2.
All right, well, we will look out for that white flag. David Thompson gets a great start past the cone in single file. Genev just can't find a line that's going to get him around the outside of Watson, and he would be very but he does try and come underneath. They're going to go into turn 3 and 4 right next to each other. Genev gets underneath, goes up onto 2 wheels. He's going to get underneath, though. He hits that little bit of a bump. He's just in third place as they cross the line, though. So it's Thompson out in front. So it's almost a 3-way battle through there. Genev gets up into second over Scott Hunter at the moment. So that race, that second place is now Genev's. He's got a little bit of work to do to catch up at the moment to Damon Thompson, but Damon Thompson would be hoping that white flag comes out very soon.
Yeah, coming up next lap around.
So white flag in the steward's hand. We'll see that very shortly. Lap and a half to go. Everyone's still on the track. Green light's still on, and Damon Thompson has all the work to do. Oh, he goes a little bit untidy into turn number 3, which opens the door for Ethan Genev just a little bit. Genev didn't quite capitalise on that, you would say, but it is a tough old race out there between these two. White flag out. Checker around next time. Can Damon Thompson hold on in this brand new car? Genev would have seen that white flag. He's going to give it all into turns 3 and 4. Genev comes underneath. Thompson goes up nice and high. Opens the door for Genev. Thompson comes underneath. It's going to be anyone's. They're in together right next to each other. Damon Thompson has won it. Well, I reckon by a bumper. By an absolute bumper. There was nothing in it. I'll wait for the stewards to give us the thing, but I would suggest, Tony, that Damon Thompson has just picked that one. Tony's going to see if we can get a little bit of a look on the camera on that, but Genev had it into turn 3. Damon Thompson went no way into turn 4, and they hit the line right next to each other.